For the Southeast Asian American community, the US evacuation from Afghanistan and the chaotic exit from the country brings back a lot of memories that refugees who were escaping at the time had when the US left Southeast Asian countries in Cambodia, in Laos, and in Vietnam. I think what we've seen in, across social media platforms, in our conversations with community members, are folks who are really triggered by the videos and the images of people trying to get onto planes to exit the country, while also having to try to survive, any efforts to thwart their exits. For our communities, they're extremely concerned that the US is repeating its humanitarian mistakes from Southeast Asia. What we've learned from our experience is that the humanitarian crisis extends decades after the US exits from the region. I was born in a refugee camp. My parents were Hmong refugees who escaped Laos after the U.S. exited. So in the 1960s, the U.S. conscripted Hmong, soldiers and farmers and child soldiers, quite frankly, to help combat the Pathet Lao and the spread of communism in Laos. And when the U.S. left in 1975, they airlifted a very small portion of Hmong Americans and Laotians from the country, but the vast majority of the individuals who fought with the United States or who were impacted by the new regime were left to fend for themselves. My parents didn't know how to swim. They had to, build life tubes out of bamboo to try to get across the Mekong River, and many of our family members perished. They either or they were left behind in Laos and now continue to struggle and remain separated from our communities. And not all of us were able to evacuate the country and to come to the U.S. During the initial exit or even in the next couple of years. Our main message to the administration has been that the humanitarian crisis doesn't end with our allies. It's going to last for a really long time. And we need to do a better job than what we did in Southeast Asia.